had expected?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, there's not much left. I can finish it off.
No.
That was the wrong. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that I did love this flavor. It's like blackberry ranch water, but it kind of has a bit of like a cough syrupy taste to it.
I
So
can
it's just
see
like,
that.
whoa,
Is
that
it
was
like,
too much.
is it the actual ranch water
Mm-hmm.
brand? I've never seen a blackberry one.
I like the Lone River the
Okay.
best. This was the first ranch water I ever saw. This brand. And I love the fuck out of the original. It tastes amazing, and you can just drink them and drink them and drink them. But then they came out with a variety flavor because they made the spicy, which is fantastic. But sometimes it gives me indigestion, so I only want
See, I
one at a
like
time.
the ones that we get here. Like it's just like the ranch water brand. You know,
Kidding.
it's just like ranch.
Does that have like an agave plant or something like that on there?
Yeah, it's the ones that like Hot Bob. Oh, they're saying you're echoey again. Are you like on two microphones? You sound fine to me.
Me? I
Yeah.
shouldn't be. I don't know what's doing that. Let me look at speakers. It's just the one.
Because we haven't had that problem in a while. There you go.
It's all the same brand of speaker, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no, I'm echoing. The fuck? I just turned echo.
Oh, you stupid bitch! If you're looking at the right fucking thing. Okay.
Okay.
How's that?
Nope, I'm still echoing.
Testing
I'm
one.
echoing.
Oh,
Do you hear that?
that was me. I don't hear it.
I can hear my dog
Sound.
barking.
I was about to say, I hear a puppy now.
Hmm. Hello? Hmm. Well,
This looks so fucking pale. It's gonna match my shirt.
why would I be echoing? See, can you hear me? No.
You hear Bill's voice from my side? I don't know what that means.
Check.
I promise Bill is not in my house.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny if like after all this time we're just roommates?
Right.
Why am I echoing?
Slav, how dare you? This is my goth country look, not Puerto Rican. The pasty skin cannot pull off Puerto Rican, my man. It's goth country. I was listening to Waylon Jennings. True story. I have been two-stepped with myself for a while during Lugenbach, Texas, because damn, that song was hard. Davey, how about you shut the fuck up and don't tell me what the fuck to do?
Hello? No echo that time? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, no echo. Cool. We'll just leave it at that. If it sounds tinny or something, then we'll figure that out later. But whatever. Of course. Can't be a Thursday without some sort of technical fucking issue. I posted this on the softcore history Discord, which I'm slowly starting to figure out to support those guys. They have a Discord, which is like it's almost like it's like a mix between like Reddit and Facebook. It's fucking weird. Do you ever get on Discord?
Yeah, dude. I would never call it that.
I don't like. I'm not tech savvy. Like Twitter, I can't be on Twitter. It makes zero sense to me. You know, like, but
Yeah, it's just a place where you can stream and you can have a chat, but then you get on to talk like
yeah,
audio.
I don't know. I posted a link and told people from there to come on to the live chat tonight, and of course, do that and completely embarrass us with technical issues. Delco's just shaking his head at us right now. I'm sure. You know,
Okay.
but what are you drinking now? Is that another ranch water?
Yeah, it's a spicy one.
The
And then I
spice.
have a prickly pear one here too.
Yeah, so I like the spicy ones.
This
But
one's
like
actually
you,
pretty,
but
like I
like
said,
you
like
said,
you
I
can
could
do
only
this
drink
one.
like maybe two. You know, the first one's good. You get halfway through that second one, you're like, oh god.
Like, I'm kind of done with this. Yeah,
Oh
that's
god.
why I enjoy the variety pack. I drink like one after the other, then I restart
Hmm.
front to back. I like the shit out of it. I enjoy a variety pack.
See.
It's usually what I do, one after the other. I don't like doing like just one flavor at a time. Like I can't do that unless stupid motherfucking Bud Light brought their sour seltzers back. Those things were fucking delicious. Their sour apple, I dream about it. Their blue raz was pretty fucking good too. The other two were meh. But
Okay, so
sour seltzers, bitch, and
are
they took them
those
away.
or you're drinking the is it it's Lone River, right?
Lone River.
Yeah, they changed their cans. The Lone River logo. This is what I was talking about, which is the same thing, but the Lone River logo is a little smaller, right?
Or no, it looks the exact same to me as
Is
what it
it?
always has.
Oh, on yours it looks like okay. Yeah, whatever. But that yeah, I like the
Oh, like you want it.
yeah, the logo's bigger.
That's true. Maybe
See?
they did make the logo a little bit bigger, but like the
Yeah.
overall design of the can hasn't changed.
Yeah,
At
no,
least
no,
I
no.
don't.
They just made the logo bigger, which I mean they should branding, right? But
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool shit,
yeah, those are nice, especially like in the summer when it's hot. When a
dude.
little bit,
80 calories.
yeah.
80
When
calories. They're only 4%, but what's a huge? I mean, is it really that big of a difference? 4 to 5% when you're taking fucking liquor shots with it? Not really. And for 80 calories and no sugar, it's not fucking bad, man. I mean, you can always, do hard AF and it's 2 for 1 like that, but
yeah,
I'm not always trying to get that. I'm not always at that level. So
yeah, Slav. I was gonna say, God, I can't remember. I was at a party and they were making like actual ranch water. It's like tequila, Topo Chico, and then they had put like lime in it. That was good.
I've heard people say like, "Oh, I just make my own ranch water." So I don't know what liquor this is. I think they had to come out and say like it's not made with actual agave nectar, but it's the taste of. I cannot drink tequila unless it's in a margarita, and even then, those things can give me a horrible stomach
Oh
ache every
yeah,
now
I
and then.
definitely I couldn't have.
But
Yeah,
like it's the taste of the tequila. I love a
yeah.
tequila shot every day. That's my preferred shot. I cannot sit there and drink it in a drink.
See,
I can't fucking do it. I've
I'm
tried it and I'm like, brr,
see, I
no,
can't really
do
do
this.
tequila, but these were like I had one like in a highball, you know, like a cocktail.
Yeah.
And like one was good, and like, oh, do you want another one? I was like, no, I can't. Like, I don't do tequila like that kind of thing, you
And I
know.
guess if it's like with a good, not cheap tequila, I
Hmm.
understand. But I'm a Jose Cuervo girl, so I'm like, please, for the love of God, no.
Yeah, this was
No.
the Casamigos, which I think that's the George Clooney one, I believe. So
I can see that. I don't mind his. His was the first I was ever told to take with a lemon
like a lemon
wedge
wedge, yeah.
because it will end up like the aftertaste is like chocolate. And I was
Okay,
like, you're full of fucking shit.
yeah, I could see it.
Um, and it actually like legit. And I've told that to some people, and they're like, shut the fuck up. Some people tasted it. But like it was me, my mom, and one of my buddies, and we all three were like, "Oh shit, that is." But it's kind of like the chocolate cake shots that you
Yeah.
get. You follow those off with
Yeah,
a
which I think those
lemon.
are vodka, right?
Yes, yes. And
Yeah.
I don't remember what kind of vodka it is, but I was like, this sounds so weird. But at the end, when you bite into that lemon, after the sour, you get a hint of like a chocolatey taste. Um, and I got that with that Casamigos. But the last time I got it, I was like, this isn't as good as what I thought it was. So and like yeah, so for me, a lot of the times the fancy shit really doesn't taste that much different than the cheap stuff. And I'm not gonna be paying double or triple what I
Yeah.
could for the cheap stuff. So I'm just gonna stick with that. Like it's not that much better to me than Jose Cuervo.
Right.
100%. That's just my palate. And I'll tell people all day, I have a trash palate. I have a
Yeah.
white trash palate, baby. Like
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
it like the expensive nice stuff is wasted on me.
Yeah. I'm the same way with like vodka. Now, like I know the difference between like bottom shelf vodka, but
Oh,
like
is there that much of
I
it?
like Grey Goose, Grey Goose compared to like what I
Grey
drink.
Goose is marketed to be
Yeah.
fancy, but it's not.
Absolutely. I will say one that is a decent brand, but for some reason, and I think it's me, Absolute tastes skunky to me. I
Interesting.
know my wife doesn't get it, like, but
I
we'll
don't
get
think I've
Absolute,
had Absolute very
like,
like I cannot speak to that. I don't think I've ever had regular Absolute before. I've
yeah,
had the Absolute vanilla for
yeah, yeah, the
White
flavor stuff, yeah,
Russians, but
yeah. There's something about Absolute, the aftertaste. I'm like, oh, like there's something weird about
like
it to me.
how are you drinking it?
With like orange, like how I always drink. Me and my wife always just drink orange Lacroix and vodka. Um,
Okay.
but like there's something like what I typically get is there's an Iowa vodka that's actually really good and like fairly priced. So we get that, but like every once in a while, like Absolute at the grocery store will be on sale. And
Mhm.
I say grocery store because they sell liquor in the grocery store here.
That
Which,
still blows my anytime
uh,
I go to a state that does that, I'm like, "What?
yeah.
What?"
The weird thing here though is they could be in the same store, but there has to be a separation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I don't
it's
think
like a liquor department inside the grocery store that has its own like, rolling steel door kind of thing.
interesting. See, the
Yeah.
ones I've been to in New Mexico, it was just like it was like just another aisle in Walmart where they had the
Yeah, yeah,
beer and the
yeah.
wine, and the
Yep.
liquor was right there, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, we have to go to a different town for this, Dad. Like, what's going on?" And he was like, "It's New Mexico." I look laggy on my own end. Can people not?
Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. Um
Okay.
but yeah, like I know people like I don't mind like Heineken beer, but I know people who say um it tastes skunky. Like that's how Absolute vodka tastes to me. There's this weird like skunky aftertaste to it.
That's how I felt about the American beer, but I liked it. But I don't know if I would like it with vodka. But I buy like a $30 bottle of vodka when I do caviar called Beluga. That shit, again, decently priced. You know, a vodka you are supposed to drink straight
Uh-huh.
and neat,
No, we can't do that.
rubbing alcohol.
Oh,
Like
terrible.
even when I mixed it with different drinks, if I put too much in there,
Yeah.
it was like rubbing alcohol.
Hmm.
Um,
People that drink straight vodka to me are psychopaths.
I don't know how they do it, but but weirdly enough, because when I'm eating caviar with it, I do drink it straight,
Mm.
but it's like
But
in
you're
a
mixing it in a
stemmed
different way at that point,
right, and
right?
it's in a stemmed shot glass, so it's very little, and I'm just
Hmm.
taking a tiny itty bitty little sip of it. But it's the little shot glass is frozen. I keep the vodka in the freezer, and even now and then I'll put an ice cube in with the vodka so it stays very cold. as long as it stays that cold, you don't get that alcohol, that rubbing alcohol flavor. Um,
Yeah, but like vodka, like
which is
even like
weird.
I really don't like tequila very much. Like I could have things with tequila in it and appreciate like one,
I do a
you know.
shot of it,
But I also like with
but
tequila,
neither one.
like tequila, you could line up tequila shots and I could tell you like which one's the better one, you know. Um,
I don't think I could do that.
like but like I know like there are tequilas that I could do more than other ones. Like I know it's not. I guess it's technically not tequila, but like mezcal, you know, I put higher up on
Yeah,
my list. Um, but
I've
vodka,
heard so much good stuff about
like
mezcal, and I had one drink with it, and I was like, "This tastes like an
I
ashtray."
could understand like sipping on a tequila, like straight tequila, maybe like with an ice cube in it or something. But vodka, I don't give a fuck what vodka it is. If you're drinking that straight or just like on ice, like you're either Russian or psychotic, which are kind of the same thing. But like I went to a hockey game with my brother and they gave us like free drink tickets. And we're like, oh, like we use this for like liquor? And they're like, oh yeah. Like, oh, let's do a shot of something, you know, right? Instead of like using it on like a shit Bud Light or something. Let's just do a shot of
Yeah.
something. And the best thing they had, like their liquor choices were god awful. Like UV blueberry or some bullshit, you know. But they had Tito's.
What am I in high school?
Like we had Tito's. We're like, oh, Tito's is a pretty good vodka. Like let's just do a shot of vodka.
Yeah.
We did it and we both looked at each other like I felt it from my mouth and just drop like a dumbbell into my stomach and we're both like, "Oh god, that was like going back to college. Like fucking
Yeah.
Christ, like who drinks straight vodka?"
Dude, my boyfriend does that.
Oh
But
no.
he's like,
No.
I don't, he was like, I don't want it cold. I want it room temperature. And I'm
Oh
like,
god.
sweetie, how much do you hate yourself?
I know. Well, what are you doing to
Um,
yourself? He's a glutton for
I
punishment.
I've done that and it literally burnt my
Oh,
throat.
I wanted to throw up. Like I felt it. Like even like for probably a solid like minute, 2 minutes afterwards, like I just felt it in my stomach. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
so you mentioned Tito's. I've mentioned the taste like chicken on here a few times and I've gotten shit for it. I was told the fucking story about it. So Elijah, this is for you. Um, Tastes like chicken is basically the original recipe of Tito's vodka. And it's like a P.F. Chang's Payway sort of scenario where it was a husband and wife and they got divorced. And the one that didn't keep company or the most shares, whatever, went and made their own brand, Tastes Like Chicken. It's the original fucking Tito's recipe because they sold Tito's, and it's they sold it to a big conglomerate, whatever the fuck you call it, and it's not as good as what it used to be, and that's why I like the Tastes Like Chicken. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This is cheaper than dirt. Why is it fucking like way better than what it should be? This is way better than what it should be. Very reminiscent of 2010 Tito's.
Okay.
I remember Tito's was barely fucking out. 2010. I took a shot of it and shot of it warm, and I was like, sweet nightmare. That's straight uh, rubbing alcohol. But there were no any weird different flavors. Like to me, like gravy was kind of like sweet. It has like this weird
Yeah.
sweetness to it. I don't like that. But this was just rubbing alcohol, vodka, like nothing else. It's very like in a pure sense of vodka.
Okay.
That's what tastes like chicken is like.
Okay.
I was just taking shots of it just now beforehand, but I hate that rubbing alcohol aftertaste. So I was like, I hyperventilated myself, like, and then held my breath, and then took it, and then like drank my drink twice,
Yep.
all while holding my
Oh yeah.
breath.
Yep.
fucking gold,
See,
man. I didn't
I'm
do it.
I'm a when it comes to shots, I'm just a total dirtbag, and I just go fireball.
We'll do that because they had like the little 6 pack, 4 pack, or 6 pack of
Hmm.
the fireball shooters. We'll
Hmm.
take those into the theater.
Yeah.
But it has so much sugar in it that I'm
Oh
like, I don't
yeah.
want to sit that and, I don't
Oh,
want to
trust me, me and the
take it.
wife have done too many fireball shots in a night. Like when the kids are out, like, oh, let's get a bottle of fireball and some vodka and do shots and drink in the pool. The next morning is fucking god awful because of all the goddamn sugar. So
Okay, reading the chat. Slav, I've never heard of boiling hot gin before, but I am a gin fan, so interested.
I don't think that's a brand. I think he's saying he boils it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm into gin.
Oh,
Boil it. Like, what? Like, tell me more about this. I've never heard of it. I'm
I like a
interested.
gin and tonic.
I
Hot.
love a gin martini
Oh yeah, any
and a
martini.
Negroni. I'm a big Negroni fan, even before it was. I learned about it because I was on a Dick Cavett kick, and
Okay,
so I watched Marlon Brando on it, and
okay.
they had those drinks, and
Negroni
I was like,
is
"What
that
the
like
fuck is
gin
that?"
and peach schnapps or something like that?
No, it's gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari.
Campari. Okay, yeah,
And
that's it.
it's very bitter, but it's like aperitif.
Yeah.
But I like weird shit like that. I like the fuck out of it, but it's not a, it's not one you can sit there and just down. Like,
Yeah.
you drink it slow, you take sips of it.
Yeah.
I enjoy the fuck
Oh,
out
I
of
went
it.
through a big martini phase back in the day, gin or vodka, and I don't like them dirty. I think if you like dirty martinis, you just like olive juice. Um,
Hello,
yeah,
Bill.
I know,
It's me.
I know. But I remember one night like making martinis. And I think I did like, or no, I was doing. They were martinis, but it's like the Casino Royale. The God, what do you call those? It's the the lady's name, a Vesper, and it's gin and vodka. You do like 2 shots of vodka, 1 shot of gin, and then a half shot of vermouth, and then shake it over ice. Really good, really strong. And me and my wife, like I made them, and we were watching Casino Royale. Drank the first one. I was like, man, that was good. I'm gonna make another one. Drank the second one. I was like, whew, I'm feeling it. All right, I'm gonna go make another one. Got about 4 sips into the third one. Got up to go to the bathroom. Stood up off the couch and was like,
Shit.
whoa, okay, maybe three is gonna be the limit this evening.
Well, and that's the thing. They're so fucking easy to drink. So I watched A Simple Favor, Blake Lively, Aviation Gin. She
Yeah,
makes a martini in that movie.
I do like
Um,
Aviation Gym.
I really enjoy it. Like, I've tried a gin and tonic. My dad got the beef eater with actual
beef
tonic
beef
water, and
eater. Yeah,
I was like, this is fucking
I think beef eater is kind of
horrible.
on the bottom layer of shelves, right?
I have, I literally know shit all about gin
I'm not
and
like I
like
just
the
I go
brands.
with like
I don't know.
Bombay or Aviation. I try to keep it
Um,
above like $25. When I'm
okay.
going gin, I keep it above $25.
I've only done aviation and I truly enjoyed it. I did watch a video about celebrity gins, and apparently Rachel Ray's was the best one out of aviation, Snoop Dogg's. I can't remember the other one, and then Rachel Ray. But I've wondered about Plymouth, which is what Winston Churchill drank. So I'm like, y'all been doing this shit since like the 1700s. Is it worth it? Um, but I just loved a martini, a little bit of vermouth, the gin, and a lemon wedge or some lemon with, and I was like, fuck, that is that is fucking good. And just like bloop, like
Yeah,
just down, it's
yeah.
so fucking easy to drink. I would never do that with a vodka martini. Vodka martinis I will do dirty because I
Okay.
don't want to taste vodka. I want to
All
taste
right.
something more powerful than that. I love olives. I'll eat the fuck out of olives. So I'm like, fuck yeah, make it dirty and make it dry. I'm drinking vodka with olive juice.
Fair enough. I'm not dogging anybody for that,
Vodka and
but
brine.
yeah,
Send it
pretty
my
much.
way.
Pretty much. Um, I was at a party and this girl was making martinis, but instead of olives, she was using pickle juice. So you can imagine how I felt about that.
See, I would love it, and you would want to go shoot yourself
Oh
in
my
front of
god.
her.
God, it'd be like William H. Macy and fucking Boogie Nights. I'd shoot her and then shoot myself.
Just a murder
Good
suicide.
God. A pearl onion in a martini. Okay. Same thing though. You're just like throwing something to kill the booze, you know. But yeah, you're talking about dirtbag taste. Aren't you you're like a Jim Beam? Is that your go-to for whiskey?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also took a shot of that right before,
Good
so I'm
lord, you're
mixed.
there's a party in your stomach going on right now.
It's fine. I had a big ass brunch,
Okay.
so I'm fine. But every now and then, it's like I actually had this conversation last weekend of like, let's get some bourbon, but not Jim Beam. I'm getting a little burnt out. Let's get some wild turkey and some vodka. This is
151 or
like
just normal wild turkey?
the normal one, but I accidentally grabbed the 151. Or yeah, and Roman was like, "Oh, I didn't know you wanted to party like that." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "You got the," and I was like, "Oh, I'm like, no." I was like,
No.
I thought it was a real cheap one, like in the plastic bottle, because I have a decanter that I pour it in anyway. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's in a plastic bottle, because that's what Jim Beam does. They have their glass bottles and they have the plastic bottles, same price. And I'm like, well, I don't need the glass. I'm pouring it out anyway, so throw it away. And I was like, oh, sweet nightmare. I'm like, no, 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 I don't want
Like
that.
hand
I don't.
grenaded across the liquor store. No.
Pretty much,
No.
like, no, fuck, no. But then we ended up getting some vodka too for the next day. But I didn't mix them. I knew because I've done that before. Charlie didn't feel great the next day.
Yeah, 151 will.
Mm-mm.
That's a bell
There's
curve.
no reason to drink that.
That's a
There's no reason.
that's a parabola for a math term of how your night goes. It's like
That's
good,
literally
good, good, and then just tanks on the back end.
if you just want to like do shot tricks or like flaming Dr. Peppers,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the only, and you top it with that shit. Like it's not all that. Because you don't want to, because my dumbass friends have used Everclear. Stop it. My dumbass friends have used Everclear for the Flaming Dr. Pepper shots and set their tail on fire. A bunch of idiots. So 151 won't spread and burn like fucking Everclear will. So if you're gonna do those things, use 151, but you don't just sit there and fucking drink it. That's literally killing yourself. If you're sitting there drinking that shit, there's something fucking wrong with you, man.
Yeah.
Like you need Jesus. You need to go to Jesus. That's what you need. Like that's the only thing you can do at that point, man.
Sorry. So yeah, but anyways, we'll get to the topic. Right before we do that, like I said last week, in the links below in the description, still doing the shirts for Delco. He reached out. Softcore has been growing exponentially since his departure from Drinking Bros, and they love it. Wants to give me he wanted me to give a shout out to the Nooner community. Him and Bob are absolutely loving and appreciating all the love they're getting from everybody. So go grab one of those shirts, or even if you don't want a shirt, Matt from American Rustic Works donated a flag. We're raffling it off. It's $2 for a ticket. All of that goes straight to the softcore guys. So just go hit the link or take it from there. And let's get to this week's question, which was, I should really write this down beforehand. I always forget how I word it.
Bingeable series or
What background? Or rewatchable or background. Because bingeable, I almost put bingeable, but there's shows that I can binge, but I can't rewatch afterwards.
But you're never going to go back
Like,
and watch them again.
Rarely. It's like The Sopranos. Like I can binge Sopranos, but I only do it like once a decade, you know?
Yeah, but there are some shows where it's like, I'm never going to go watch that again. Like, I binged the fuck out of it, like Hunting Wives.
Yeah.
Binged the fuck out of that.
I'm not going to rewatch it. Yeah. Oh,
I'm not going to watch
plenty
the
of those
second
shows.
season.
There's plenty of those shows out there.
Right.
Charlie, before we do this, what do you think we should set the over-under on this for The Office? Let me see. Let me count how many submissions we have. 1, 2. We have 20 answers. What do you think the over-under for The Office is going to be? I will set it at 7.5, meaning.
I was going to say like 20%. I was doing percent.
Percentage. So 7.5, meaning over would mean there's 8, at least 8. Under would mean there's 7 or less.
Yeah. I mean, that's close to what I was thinking. A little bit more than what I was thinking, but
we'll count it.
Close enough.
There's The Office. Here's the thing with The Office. I think it's an incredibly well-written show, but now it is so saturated. Like my wife will, to this day, will still just have it on, and like it's probably her background show. And I'm like, God damn it, The Office again? Really? Like enough of The Office.
Yeah, it got its cult classic. It's going to be a cult classic because I don't feel like it was that big when it was. Granted, it must have been decently popular since it got so many seasons and they weren't canceled.
I think it kind of like grew. Like the first season, people were like, oh, like it had like a little bit of a following, and then there's probably some point through that where it just took off.
Well, it was after it had already wrapped. Was when it like years after it.
Maybe what? No, it would have had to take it off at some point before it wrapped, or else they wouldn't have kept doing it without Steve Carell. And they did like I think 2 or 3 seasons without him. But all right.
I thought it was just the 1 season without.
Is it 1? I don't know. It's anyways. Well,
season 8 or something like that. Granted, that was one of my favorite seasons. I'm not gonna lie.
So, first one. Oof. I get it. Great show. Heavy background. Band of Brothers.
Oh, fuck.
Great. And one of the greatest shows ever made. But that's a heavy background.
My dad bought, because we didn't have TV, we didn't have HBO. He bought the DVD.
Yeah.
This set of it, and it came like this really cool, like tin case.
Yeah. I remember it.
It was legit.
Yeah. Great show.
I never finished it. I watched the first few episodes and it was wonderful, but I never finished it.
Next one. Star Wars Clone Wars. I do like that show. For an animated show, fucking awesome.
I've only heard good things. I've never...
What's crazy about that show, and I'll say this, like, the first 2 seasons are very much like Saturday morning cartoon kind of style shows.
Yeah.
But then the rest of it, like, for an animated show, like the character...
I realized, like, oh shit.
The character building and stories in that are fucking incredible. I've tried to get my wife to watch it with me. She won't. She's like, it's animated. I was like, by the last episode, like after the second season, they do such a good job with the writing and character building and like the relationships of everybody. I watched the last episode and almost cried because it was over. I was like, holy
It's a
shit.
good fucking story. Like, it's. I hate kind of comparing it to this, but I'm like, it's really up there with like Lord of the Rings of like how long, not necessarily how long, but like just all the lore and everything that
Yeah.
goes into it, and like they're the characters have a lot of depth,
Yeah,
a
for sure.
lot of fucking
For
depth
sure.
in them. And you can get so, if it's done well, you can get so wrapped up into it, even if it's animated or not. And
Oh, it's
honestly,
incredible.
I prefer like heavy action
Yeah.
um, stories to be animated because there's only so much you can do physically, and
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do physically, and it doesn't look fucking ridiculous. But if it's animated,
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
you have the whole fucking playing field for that. That's why, like I've heard, oh, Game of Thrones, like the Blood and Fire, or Fire and Blood, and like the Aegon, the
Hmm.
Conqueror sort of stuff. They're gonna do a show about that, but it's gonna be animated, and I'm like, yes, please.
That'd be dope if they do. I
That
mean, if they do it right, but it's,
it would be so fucking sick. 'Cause I'm like, you can do so much more with animation when it comes to action.
right.
Because I always go back to like fucking Transformers.
Yeah.
I remember watching like them fighting, and I'm like, I literally don't know what the fuck I'm watching right now. It just looks like a fucking jumbled pile of fucking shit metal.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. But animation,
Yeah.
they have that ability to be able to show you
Hmm.
and differentiate with different colors of shit like that. Like, please.
But yeah,
So I'm
Clone
a
Wars is a
fan.
good one. And if you've never seen it, go watch it. Like even if you want to start on like season 3, you'll catch up fast. The character development and stuff, and how they just pull you in emotionally with all the characters, like it's incredible for an animated show.
Yeah.
Just like our next submission, our favorite. We'll try not to talk too much about it because we've talked a lot about it. King of the Hill.
That's for the last few months, that's been my go-to. I am starting to distance myself from it a little bit
Yeah,
because
you
it
got to
was
weed yourself
every
off of it
single
a little bit.
day,
Yeah.
every evening. Like that was what I would put on. And so I went through the seasons pretty quick. And I went through it like like the entire series 3 different times.
Yep.
Leading up to the new series, which I think they did great, and
Well, it's
I'm kind of
fantastic.
upset
The new
they
one,
didn't do more. I was hoping they would do more, but maybe
they're
they
doing a
just
second season. They've already
dipping their
said.
toe.
They,
Why
they
don't they do more episodes?
they did what,
Than
like 10? I
8 or
think they did 10
10.
episodes.
I think so, but it's just like this is so good, and it's that she's
Yeah.
that same. But they used to do like the 23
23 episode
episodes,
season, yeah. Yeah,
like
I think
fucking crap.
me and my wife burnt through those 10 episodes in like 2 days. Like that.
That's how it goes.
And I was like, "Wait, it's over? It's over? What
So
the fuck?"
it's so easy. They're just, and the writing's the exact same. Like it's really
Yeah.
without a hitch, and I loved that. Um, I didn't realize this. The original Dale did voice like the first few episodes. It
Yeah.
is
The
Dale.
one
People were
and
like,
I
I don't like the new one. And it's just like, that's actually him.
yeah. I said we
But
weren't
he
going to
did
get too
kind
deep
of
down
right.
this rabbit hole. The one character voice actor who did not come back that really, really threw me off in the new season was Khan. I was like,
Yeah,
ugh, like ew, ugh, like that's not anything close. Like even the new Dale voice, they like the guy at least tried to, like you could tell it's not him,
yeah.
but he tried. Like the new Khan, I was like, that is nothing
And
like
and
Khan
and
Super
for
Nuclear
me,
Phone.
I found out after that the original Dale did voice a few episodes because the whole time I was like, what? Because Dale's my absolute favorite.
Hmm. Of course.
Granted, it's funny, in the first few episodes of like the very first season, his voice is completely different. It's way deeper. And then and then I guess they changed, or the guy changed his voice. I'm not sure if there was a actor exchange, but he got that more nasally, high pitched
Yeah.
voice. And so when it wasn't that, I was like, oh, but then I learned myself, oh, hey, it's the same guy. And I was like, oh, so I'm the asshole here. Cool. That's fine. Like, that's just how he sounded. He was at the end of his life. Like, he's not going to sound the same. Shit, you know,
Yeah.
people change. Um, so I actually didn't realize the difference in the change in Dell's voice. But yeah, with Khan, because Khan had, every voice on that show was just so unique
Oh, it's
and it
iconic.
fit the
Yeah.
character perfectly, And so when it comes back something different, you're like, I'm sorry, what?
And
Why is it not this?
like
Because
I
that
said,
was
like Dale's
perfect.
voice was a little different, but at least like it was in kind of the same vein.
And I told myself too, and this is how I was able to deal with it. I was like, Dell smoked
Yeah.
for fucking years. His throat, his voice is not going to
But
sound the
yeah, but
same.
Con Supernusson phone, like they didn't even
But
try to
yeah,
match
his
that. And I
shit
was
was.
like, what the fuck?
But I guess
Luckily, it was
Con,
only
like
like one or two
I didn't care about
episodes.
Con as
Yeah.
much, so I'm like, it's different, but
But we'll
what?
move on. But they did an incredible job. Like that new season, outside of one or two like little nitpicky things, like it's
It,
like the show never
right.
ended. Like it's the
It
same
was.
writing, it's the same
I
comedy,
mean,
and like we've said on the show for a long time now, King of the Hill, even take the animated part out of it, is probably one of the greatest written TV comedies ever made.
I don't know what you have against animated
Well, I'm
shows,
just
man.
saying, like you could, people would be like, well, yeah, for an animated show, like it's Simpsons and stuff, but like just a comedy sitcom, animated or live action.
I think that
King,
animated TV shows are way better than any
oh, they could
live.
do it. Well, they could, like you said, with animated. We were talking about Clone Wars. You can do more with animation,
Yeah.
right?
But South Park, you have The Simpsons, like
Yeah,
you said,
yeah.
like you have some huge
Futurama,
bangers there where it's just like,
and maybe it's
what other
because
like human done
yeah,
TV show has lasted as long as South Park or
yeah,
Simpsons?
Simpsons, and maybe it's because it is animated. Because then all it's like it's literally the 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 biggest focus is the writing, right? And then you just animate around it. Whereas like you get like Seinfeld or something, like you have these like real people, and you have to write things in a way that they would do things, kind of stuff. So maybe that's it, but we'll move on. Family Guy, sure. Family Guy to me is a lot like The Office. Like it is an incredibly funny show, but it it peaked so hard that it got so oversaturated that I'm like, I'm over Family Guy. Like I'm just done with
Yeah,
it. Like it's
I haven't watched that in years.
like I will, and I get it. Like for a background show, like just have it on, like running while you're cleaning the house or something. Sure, but like Family Guy, and The Office to me are like two shows that are incredibly funny and well written and very well done. But they just got so big and so overblown that I'm just like I can't with it anymore. It's like everywhere you turn, it's The Office or The Family Guy. Like
I I don't know when it happened, but Seth MacFarlane got so busy with shit in his life that he actually had to step away from Family Guy. I believe that's when it really fell off
yeah, but
of.
even like the older show, like what I'm saying is like it's just so saturated. Like ever like
It used to
you
be
had like
like
you would have like
this
four
year, like these
channels.
years. I wouldn't say that,
Oh
but
no,
like
it's
the
definitely dropped off for sure.
yeah,
But like Family
but
Guy
that's
for a
just
while was like syndicated on like four different cable channels. Like
yeah,
everyone's
like
like,
Family Guy and was it Rick and Morty? Just like they TV raped it as like
yeah.
how you
Yeah.
say
Oh
like
yeah, for
oh
sure.
they radio raped this song like I
Yep.
fucking hate the song now like
Exactly. Yeah,
a
like, oh, I like
TV
this song, but
gimmick.
when I
And
hear
it's
it
just
every 15 minutes, I'm
like,
fucking
thanks,
over
you
it. Like,
fucking ruined it for me.
uh-huh.
I never want to fucking watch this again because it became, you saw it fucking everywhere, and there was the merch for it, there was the money for it, it was here and there and everywhere, and it's just like, fuck this. I don't want to see
I don't want to see
anything about
Peter
this
Griffin's
again.
stupid fucking face anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So,
No, for sure. And that's
yeah.
why I feel like the Pickle Rick thing, where it's just like,
Yeah.
thanks. I actually used to enjoy this show the first two seasons when it was kind of still
Yep. See,
not well
I
known.
never got into Rick and Morty, but it was so much in my face by the time I realized like what it was that I was like, no, I'm not interested. It's too much. I've
Oh,
already I've already heard about it so much that like I don't need to go watch it. You know?
I was in like the thick of it when it first came out, like watching the first, second, third
Oh yeah,
episode,
I'm sure. Like I'm.
watching it week after week when it came out, when, it was not that known about. And it was great because it was actually hilarious.
Yeah,
It wasn't a Family Guy sort of
yeah,
thing. It was different. It was actually really funny. It was a fun thing, and then it blew up because it was so
so
great,
great.
and
But then it blew up.
it just
It blew up
ruined
too
it.
big, too fast. Right? Like it's just we're like, enough,
Yeah.
enough.
And I watched it a little bit after the Pickle Rick stuff, but then they had to take like a really long hiatus. I
Yeah,
don't know what happened there. And then when it came back, I don't know if I had access to it. I don't know where it was streaming. And
yeah, yeah,
I stopped watching it. I was like, I just didn't care.
yep, for
Same thing
sure.
with Family Guy. I just didn't care.
Yeah, it's like okay.
American Dad, on the other hand,
They
American
did. I
Dad,
don't think did American Dad like. I might be wrong, but I don't think that show lasted all that long, did it?
I think it's still
It's
going.
still going? Okay. Like I
Pretty
haven't
sure it's
seen
still
it in
going.
years. I used to
I
love it.
haven't watched the new stuff. I think Seth MacFarlane has something to do with it still, but I'm not 100% on. Like, I don't know. He might not. But I think what I've heard, like, the reason Family Guy kind of got lost because Seth has nothing to do about it, but American Dad, on the other hand, like, he still does.
Hmm.
American Dad, I will still watch the fuck out of that show every now and then because, like, it was one of the ones where it was my background
Yep.
show. And it was the show that I would put on my phone before I went to sleep at night. Like,
Yeah.
it was my shit. And then after I do that for months and months and months, I get to the point where I'm like, I need to take a long break from that. So
Yeah.
that's where I am with it right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but I know how they have new episodes, and I haven't
Okay.
watched those. Same with Bob's Burgers.
See,
They have a lot of
I've
new
never
episodes, a
seen
lot
an
of new
episode of
seasons.
Bob's Burgers either. I'm sure it's hilarious. It's just one of those things like
Dude,
I just never got into.
you've
I have
never?
not. I have not. Admittedly so. And I'm sure like I'm not saying it's because I'm not interested. It's just one of those things I've just never like
It's
watched, I guess, like it's
it is the perfect background. That's the one that I moved on from Family Guy. I went from, or I'm sorry, King of the Hill to Bob's Burgers because
okay.
that's one I binged all the time. It was like 2017. I was watching it real hard all the time. So it's been literally like that long
Yeah.
since I've watched it. And I've been putting it on. I'm like, fuck, this
Yeah.
show is great. But sometimes you need to take those fucking breaks on when you watch it
Oh
over
yeah,
and
for
over and
sure.
over again. Because it kind of feels like, oh, fuck, I forgot about this
Oh yeah.
episode. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
The
that is
movie
very much
today?
that is very much Family Guy in our house. Like we'll background it like every weekend while we're doing stuff around the house, and then we'll finish it, and then it gets put away for like a couple years,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and
You
then
have to, yeah.
so
Because
next
it's
one,
sometimes
yeah,
too much, yeah.
next one, Spartacus. Did you ever watch that show? Whoever
No.
submitted this,
Was it
you just like
the
seeing
movie
people.
with Tony Curtis? Like,
No,
on, like,
it was a TV show I think on Showtime maybe, and
oh,
it was
Christ.
like a mix between Gladiator and softcore porn. Like
Okay.
every episode, at least half the episode was just people fucking.
So
So I mean,
they do
yeah,
like a Game of Thrones
kind
type.
of, yeah, more way more sex than Game of Thrones. Next
Now
one,
that's saying something.
I don't know this show. Strike Back.
I have never heard of that.
I've never heard of that show.
But I'm not one to hear about shows either, so
Yeah, I don't know. Strike Back.
Nope, nope. I don't
Of
know about that.
course. Of course. We can't go one of these episodes without this one coming up. You want to take a guess?
Is there something about Juan's mom?
Yep, yep. Juan's mom's hidden sex tape with womb.
Is that a series?
Yeah, that just sounds like a movie. This
You
was
said
TV
sex tape.
series, okay?
Is it a sex
It
series
said
where they do favorite
it said sex
things?
tape, which would mean singular sex tape. Did they chop it up? It wasn't so long of a session. They chopped it up into episodes,
They do different role playing.
or is it like there's they?
They do like a trapped in a closet with R. Kelly.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that. That was. Talk about the most egotistical fucking music video ever
And
made.
the magic pops out. It's like, what is this? This is still happening?
Oh, that reminds me of. Have you ever heard? It was this crazy thing. I want to say it was on Twitter, like a decade ago, and I still like every couple years I'll pull it back up and reread it because it's hilarious. And it's God, what is it? The Ballad of Gay Tony or something like that. It's like it's where it's like trapped in the closet. This dude is hooking up with another dude. It's like he's telling this story about where he's hooked, like this gay guy's hooking up with another gay guy, and then the gay guy's like fiance, like female fiance comes home, and he's got to be in the closet. Oh, God, I'll have to find it, and when I find it, we'll read it. I'll read it live on air. It is the most hilarious shit ever. At one point, he's like, "Oh God, not the Gucci flip flops."
Oh no.
Oh my God, hold on. Now I have to find it. I won't read it, but I have to find out what it is. Uh,
Excuse me. I'm doing a podcast right now. Freddie. Being rude. I'm gonna grab your ass. I'll fucking manhandle you right now. You want some of this?
I can't find it right off this second. I'll find it.
Excuse me. I'm gonna
It
handle a
is
cat.
it is the most
Here, cat.
hilarious.
Here, Bart. Excuse me. He ran away.
I remembered it, and it's off of Black Twitter. The Ballad of Gay Tina.
Okay, Tina. All right.
If you want something to do tonight after the show, once we get off air, go find it. And it was on Reddit. The Ballad of Gay Tina. It is next episode. I'm going to save this. Next episode, I'll read it. It is the most hilariously unhinged story of some dude trapped in his like gay lover's closet.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God, it is hilarious. Next one. Ghost stories. I'm not. I don't. It sounds familiar, but like ghost stories is very broad name for something.
Yeah, bitch.
Hold on, let
I
me
know exactly what you're fucking talking about.
Stories.
Ghost Stories. It's on Prime Video. It was an anime, and it did so fucking bad that when the English dub came to term, the people that owned it were like, "You can do whatever the fuck you want to with it because this was so bad. Make your own dialogue," and they did, and they made it something completely different than what it was ever supposed to
Okay.
be. And it's the funniest shit I have ever fucking seen. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think about what it could be. It's like, are you afraid of the dark episodes with like weird paranormal shit going on every time?
And anime.
In anime, but with like the most offensive and hilarious uh, conversations and
Okay.
commentary, but like dialogue. They make shit just, oh my gosh, they just turned it into something completely different. I fucking love ghost stories. It's so funny. And I first saw it, I think it was on Instagram years ago, and I got my friends to watch it. and they were dying laughing.
Okay.
So like there's a little brother, and they don't even let him speak. He just makes like like he just makes weird noises like that,
That
and
reminds me a
like
lot of
and there's an older sister, and she was like, "You are retarded."
it's kind of like did you ever watch the show back in the day on Comedy Central? It was like Little Bush, and it was
Oh
like the
my god!
George W. Bush administration, but they're all kids.
Yeah.
And
Oh my gosh! I forgot about
Dick
that.
Cheney talked like that. He's always like, but he was like the most evil character. Like he was just pure evil.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Next one, South Park on random episode shuffle. I can see that for sure. It's been a while since I've watched South Park, but it's a great show, great writing.
I haven't watched any new
I haven't
episodes
watched
since
a new episode in probably,
2008.
yeah, I was gonna say like 15 years, probably.
It's been
At
a
least
long
15
time.
years. It's been a long, long time.
Like I kind of remember watching like the Snooki episode.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably the last one
This
I
one.
watched. And I was like, wasn't that like a 3 hour or like a double episode thing where New Jersey takes over?
Yes, yeah, it was a big one thing. Well, then
Snooky
they did
one,
like
smush mush. Like Snooky's
they
like
did
this
a
rat, like
trap
this
in the
rat bus.
closet thing too, which I think was around like the same time
Like,
ish with
yeah, I remember
Tom
that one.
Cruise and John Travolta, and they want to come out of the closet.
Yeah, yeah,
I
but like
remember it
the
being around those same times, but
yeah,
I haven't watched anything new South Park.
yeah.
I didn't, they're not
It's been
fun.
at
They're
least
in
15
their
years since
80s.
I've watched South Park. But
I
Snooky
I'll
wants smush
go
smush.
I'll go back and I'll watch the first
Uh,
season, the second season
or the
sort of
movie.
stuff
How like insanely unhinged was the movie?
for 1998.
Yeah. Come on,
Bang
guy.
bang bang.
Saddam Hussein was Satan. Come on, guy.
Well, he was with him. Well, apparently they just redid that, but they made a Donald Trump
Donald
to be
Trump
with
one, yeah.
Satan now. And it's just
Uh,
like, all right, guys.
all right. Next one. Rewatchable. I guess he broke this down into categories. So rewatchable, King of Queens, My Name is Earl, and King of the Hill. For background, Impractical Jokers or Live PD. So
Something P. Sorry,
Live PD.
Elijah's complaining about the sensitivity of my microphone now. So I'm
Uh,
gonna turn it
Fuck
down a
off,
little.
Elijah.
Am I too loud for you? Am I
It's not allowed. It's
too
not
loud? I'm
allowed.
too excited. That's probably what it is.
Next one.
Never done King of
I haven't
Queens
done
or
King of Queens or My Name is Earl, even though what's her name's fucking
yeah,
smoking hot. Um,
Jerry Presley.
Jamie Presley. Yeah. Next one. This I can see this one because me and my wife definitely got into this. It was Grey's Anatomy. You can throw that on in the background while you're doing shit around the house.
I watched that up until the plane accident, and then I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm out.
Well, no, I even watched it past that. It was when McDreamy died, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I stopped at the airplane, and then my mom was watching it, and it was the Patrick Dempsey one, and I watched that one, and I was like, I will never watch the show again.
Oh, where Patrick Dempsey dies?
Yeah,
Yeah, my
it
boy.
was so fucking stupid. It was so fucking stupid. And then I found out like he was having issues with like the writers, and I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
well, no wonder they killed him in the stupidest fucking way.
He'd been kind of like off the show for a little bit before that,
Yeah,
you know.
because there was
And then they
issues.
brought him
And they're
back to
like,
kill him. So
yeah,
my boy
in the
outbreak.
stupidest fucking way. Like, how the fuck are you going to help some people out in a horrible car accident and then make a stupid, ridiculous, careless mistake
Yeah,
of making a U-turn in a highway when you were just dealing with people in a
yeah.
horrible accident? Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you see something like that, you're going to drive perfectly
Yeah, it
after
was
something like that.
definitely
So I was like,
not
that's
well.
how
It
I
was definitely
know those
not
writers fucking hated
well
him.
written for sure.
Yeah, they were like,
Yeah, fuck you,
this
Patrick
is
Dempsey.
exactly what they did to that
Um,
character.
they did my boy outbreak dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. 1000%.
The Amazing Race to Juan's mom. Poor Juan's
Okay.
mother. Like, good lord.
Okay.
King
Okay.
of King of Queens again. Like, I think I've only ever
Really?
watched like one episode of that. When they like,
I
he gets
I
like
don't like
the only
either one
episode
of
I
those
could
people that much.
the only episode of that show I can recall at all, and it's only like one scene. There's some episode where like he gets like a bonus and they invest it like in the stock market, and it's just like a day to day like reel of him like going nuts looking at like what the stock's doing, you know? I don't like Kevin James all that much.
I
Uh
just remember like seeing something about like the very last episode where like he asked for a divorce from her. Like
that'd be something Kevin James would do.
that's how it ends.
He's like
Uh,
Adam Sandler. He always casts like he's like, "Oh yeah, you could totally get with the hottest chick," you know.
right, but like to be fair, and like I completely understand after watching her in different podcasts, she was a straight up fucking bitch.
Hmm.
Like, and in the clips that I've seen, I'm like, yeah, she's a fucking bitch.
You mean like
Like,
what
it works.
you mean like Pam from The Office?
Even worse.
Terrible human
Like, she
being.
had a fucking bitch attitude.
Yeah.
Like, Pam didn't have a bitch attitude.
Yeah.
But,
Next
but
one.
yeah.
One I haven't watched. Maybe you have. Gilmore Girls.
Mm-mm.
No. Moving on from that
My
one.
niece watched that. She loved it, though.
God. And The Office, especially my girl Pam. No, fuck you. Pam
Nah,
is a terrible
they
human being.
knew.
They
They
knew.
knew.
They knew. Oh, here's a good one. True Blood.
Oh, man. True
The
love.
somehow the greatest, stupidest, trashiest, campy thing HBO has ever created. And that's why you watched it. It was so
But had
ridiculously
seriousness in there.
like
Like,
there's something so weirdly dumb but so incredibly great about that
you have
show.
to keep fucking
You're
watching.
like,
You're
this
like,
is
well,
the
what the
dumb
fuck
this is
happens
you're like you'll
next?
be watching it and be like, this is the dumbest show I've ever seen. But I have to know what happens next.
But I have to. Yes, exactly.
Like
It's. I started watching it with a girlfriend of mine, and I was like, dude, I can't not wait for your fucking schedule to clear up before I finish this.
oh
Like,
my
I'm
god,
gonna
it
have to
is
start watching it by myself.
me and my wife have probably watched it like 3 times, and every time I was like, why do we keep watching this? It is so fucking stupid,
To
but
the
it's
point,
just so great at the same time.
I can only. I've
Snooky.
tried. I've only gone through it once as a whole. And I've tried multiple times to get through all of it again. I have not been able to do it.
Oh yeah,
I've
sucky,
gotten
sucky.
I've gotten decently far, but then I would fall off of it. I think I got to like the crazy church and like Jason sleeping with the
Yeah,
pastor's
actually,
wife
like
sort of
I think the
thing.
last time this was probably actually it might have been like this past winter. My wife started rewatching it, and I would like jump into some episodes, you know, with her. But she'd be like downstairs cleaning the house while I'm doing something upstairs, and that stupid bitch would like not my wife, Sookie on the show would be screaming, Bill, Bill. And I'd be upstairs like, what? What? She's like, it's the show.
Do I sound like that to you?
We just finished rewatching this one, Entourage.
Mm, ain't seen it.
It's good, and I'll tell you what makes it so good.
Jeremy Piven.
Well, Jeremy Piven's incredible in it, but like most, like there, every season does have like an overarching kind of theme to it, but each episode is kind of episodical, you know, and they're only about 25 to 30 minutes each episode.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like it's a very easy watch. So it's a very easy background. I like this as a background one. That's good. You should watch it. It's great. Gilmore Girls again. Never seen it. Ancient Aliens.
Watch
is that the one with the guy with the hair, the meme guy?
Aliens. Yeah.
Aliens. Okay. I can see that. History Channel guys. And then very last one to wrap it up again. Star Wars Clone Wars.
Wow.
So yeah, we got two of them. So yeah.
One, I'm surprised I didn't hear, but I feel like it's kind of on par with Entourage, maybe a little bit. Californication.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit more niche,
I
I
think
think.
that one might be a little bit more par with like True Blood
True
too.
Blood. Yeah, it's like so ridiculous. It's like okay, like
But
I think
it's
I
very
watched.
believable at the same time.
Yeah, I
Like,
think me and my wife started watching that, and I think we made it through like two seasons, and then it just got to where like, eh,
it was just like
eh,
something
eh,
after another
eh.
after that. Very True Blood, where it's just like there's never just a break.
Yeah, like oh god,
It's just
now
this, and that.
now
And
there's
that's kind of how
yeah
I felt with Hunting Wives, where it's just like this, that. I'm
uh,
like, I need a little bit of like a,
yeah
but I'm also binge watching it
oh
too.
yeah.
So
Like I
it's
said, they True Blood is so incredibly dumb, but they write it in a way where you're like, that's fucking stupid. But I guess I got to see what happens now, you know?
but I want
It's
to
like,
know,
oh,
yeah.
so wait, now there's werewolves? Like, come the
But
fuck
it,
on. But
I
like, oh,
guess
but
it's
I got to
also
see where this
right.
goes.
It's less real life
Yeah.
than these other, like the Hunting Wives and like the Californication. Like it's a fantasy because it's shit that's not fucking real. So it's there's more excitement, a little bit more fun in that because it's a
Yeah,
complete
it's
fantasy, and you're
definitely
like,
like
"Oh, I want to know what happens next."
for all
And if
its
people are so
stupidness,
like
it is
attractive, and it's just
uh,
like, "I want to see
for all
that."
its for all of True Blood's dumbness, it is a yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. It is a fun, stupid show. You know,
Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot of
fun.
fun.
And also there's a lot of sex in it. Everybody likes sex, you know.
Oh, they did tone it down. Like the more it got
Yeah.
popular, the less they started doing very Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Yeah.
Because like when you first watch Game of
They reel
Thrones,
you
it's
in with the sex.
fucking damn.
They reel
And then
you in
they're
with
like,
yeah. They reel
we
you in
gotta
with the
tone it down,
sex,
hit
and you know,
people
and then they
everywhere.
turn it off. Slav in the chat, True Detective season 1, and I've said it on the show 100
Fantastic.
times, is the greatest single season of television ever made. And I will die on that hill. That is the greatest
Very good.
single season of television ever made, but I can't rewatch it very much. That's like an
I've
every
done it
five.
twice.
I've seen it maybe twice, maybe three times, but it's like an every 5 years kind of rewatch. Maybe not even
It's
that.
a heavy, it's heavy,
It's
it's,
heavy,
you know,
but
but
it
it's
will
so
like
fucking good.
yeah. You watch it and then you got to take like 5 6 years away to cleanse the palate of it, and then
Yeah.
the second you turn it back on, you're back in. You're like, holy shit.
I remember the dates of when I watched it. The first time was March, April of 2023, and I remember.
It had been out for a while by then, hadn't it?
Oh yeah, oh for sure. And I remember you might have been the one to bring it up to me.
Probably. I
Honestly,
like I've said on this show forever. Season 1 is the
yeah, because
absolute.
it is nothing like I would watch by myself. And I remember going to the convenience store to get Lone Star beer because I was like, I need some fucking Lone Star while I watch this, and I had it available to me. So I
The
finished the
first
season.
episode came out January 12th of 2014.
Oh shit. Okay, I was gonna say like 17, so it's even. So yeah, I watched it damn near. Well, I was 10 years old. 2023 spring, and then I rewatched it New Year's Day with my mom,
Yeah.
2024, because she had never seen it, and I was like,
Yeah, let's
"You've
go.
got to fucking watch the show." We binged it that
Yeah.
entire
Buckle
day.
up, mom. You're ready. You get
Yes.
ready for and not only is it the greatest single season of television ever created, I think it's McConaughey and Harrison's best roles ever.
I mean, they work so well together. Um, I remember the first time I ever saw them together was on Ed TV,
Ed
and
TV.
I was so young, I didn't realize like what movies really meant, and
Yeah.
I'm like, they're actual brothers.
Yeah.
And this happened to them, and I literally remember my parents having to explain to me, like, no, they're not real brothers in real life. But I was like, but look at them, and like, look at how they're acting with each, like, they're acting like they're really related.
Now,
Like, I was probably 4 years, 3, 4 years old.
yeah.
I couldn't comprehend because I truly believed they were brothers.
And that
I
was
don't know what the
Ed
fuck that
TV
movie
was
was
back
about.
when like the different um film companies would do like the same thing but change it a little bit. You know, you had like Deep Impact and Armageddon. Like Paramount or whoever did the Truman Show.
Yeah.
They did like somebody did the Truman Show, and then right on the heels of Truman Show was Ed TV, which was kind of like the same premise but a little different, you know?
That's I I remember Woody Harrelson's character getting jealous of the younger brother because he was getting more attention, which I
Yeah.
guess the older brother used to get more attention. But I don't remember why he was on TV. Like, I couldn't remember
Yeah,
why he was on
I
TV or
can't really
anything
I
like
just
that.
know like Ed TV was like they're following like Matthew McConaughey around with cameras all the time, you know? Wasn't that the whole thing they're following
Okay.
his life? And it was like right on the heels of the Truman Show where this guy's entire life has been a TV series kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Slav brings it up from season 1 of True Detective. Even though I don't watch the show all the time, when it comes up on my YouTube, I'll watch it. That episode where they're like, that it's the single camera, like single shot where he's dragging that skinhead through like the Houston projects. And it's like the one shot scene. If that shows up
Oh,
on my
fucking
YouTube, I'll watch
gosh,
that
yeah.
anytime because that is one of the, again, on top of being one the greatest single season ever recorded, that is one of the greatest shots in television history. So,
Yeah,
but
that was, and I hate to say this, but shit like that is so lost on me when I'm watching shows.
well, it was
Like,
lost on me like when I was watching it because I was so just
yeah,
like, oh my
you're just
god.
so enthralled in it that you don't
And
realize,
somebody's like, oh yeah,
holy
did you not
shit, they
notice
had
that
it.
that was a single shot? And I was like, holy shit, it was. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, yeah, it was.
And then, like, just McConaughey, like that. And I love using that gif of him, with the cigarette, just like the eyes, the stressed eyes, it's
Yeah.
just, oh my gosh. They acted the fucking shit out of that
Oh yeah.
show. And it was just beautiful. Beautiful writing, beautiful acting. Holy
Yeah.
ball.
So before we get off of here, if you
Balls.
haven't seen it, get a free week of HBO or whatever they offer you and watch season 1 of True Detective. It is the
Yeah.
greatest thing you'll ever watch. But yeah, we're gonna hop off of here. I'm fucking exhausted and I got a lot of stuff to do. So for Charlie, Jake's not here. I'm Bill. This has been the Nooner Nation. Love you guys. Good night.